How's everybody doing over there on the Doom Clan channel? This is your new favorite Doom commentator, Doom Quad. And in today's video, the gameplay that we're going to be taking a little bit of a inside peek at is a 51 gun streak on the map Whiteout by my good old buddy Doom Zoom. Make sure to check him out down in the description below. Honestly, he's almost at 30,000 subscribers, getting somewhere near that. He pulls off insane gameplays consistently on Call of Duty Ghosts, crazy gun streaks, double, even a triple chem strike, so make sure to go and check him out there. And if you guys want to check out me, make sure to do that. My link will be down in the description too. But today what we're here to talk about is the fact that everything is sort of moving over to a new console. I feel like, you know, in the next year we'll still have games coming out on the 360 and PS3. Of course, always going to be coming out on the PC because that's a never-ending new console. But maybe even 2 years. I kind of think it could extend to 2 years now that I think about it a little bit more. But, you know, maybe after 2.5-ish years, you know, all the games will start, you know, people are starting to really pick up the PS4 and the Xbox One. In the next 2.5 years, basically, if you don't have a PS4 or Xbox One, I feel like you'll kind of be outdated. Not necessarily by everybody, because I know it was really weird when you had an Xbox 360 for the first like week when it had come out, but now that the fact that, you know, when you had just an Xbox, literally the original Xbox, and you didn't have an Xbox 360 after like 3 years, it's like, well, what are you doing? Like, how do you not have the Xbox 360 and not have Xbox Live? Like, that was just a weird situation. But as you can see in this gameplay, I did skip the well, I didn't skip it, I just sped it up a lot so you could still really notice what was going on in the gameplay and see how he played, and maybe take a few tips out of there, considering I really don't like talking about tips in Call of Duty too often anymore. I used to way back in Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, but I kind of like being, you know, more of a real commentator, guys, you know, trying to speak to your hearts and just I can't say that with a serious face, but I do like speaking, and I do just like talking, but I sort of just fast forward it to the point where he got the chem strike so you guys can see this insane 51 gun streak. And the cool thing that I really like about the way that Zoom plays Call of Duty Ghosts, I don't really know how he played Black Ops 2. I know he played a lot of multi-team and pulled off a lot of really basically a ton of nuclears, but the thing that he did in this, and the thing that how I feel like he pulled off this gameplay, was he was basically ahead of every enemy to the point where he wouldn't even get shot once, because we all know in this game when you get shot once and you don't have focus on, you're basically dead. I mean, of course Zoom did have focus on, so I mean that's the only way you can really win a lot of gunfights consistently without being able to get taken out really easily. But I do also think that the fact, I know I mentioned this in my last video on Doom Clan, I do think that the fact that he's using Deadeye really does make a big difference. Like right there in the gameplay when he just shot and got that last bullet off, and it just so happened to be a Deadeye bullet, I think that actually saved his whole streak. So it could have been a 35 gun streak instead of a 51, which is just absolutely insane of a difference. I mean, that's 16 more kills in a row. That's really hard to do, let alone 51 more kills in a row, guys. Gosh, this is insane. But you can see he doesn't immediately rush out in the middle and try and find a bunch of different guys. It's just the way it works. You know, he plays, he's a very good player. He just, you know, he sticks towards, you know, a popular area, but is able to actually be able to outgun everybody, take advantage of head glitches and all that. But you know, like I said, I do think that I wanted to talk a little bit more about the PS4 and Xbox One. So if you guys are scared about the controller, saying like, oh, I'm so used to the PS3 controller, how can I switch to the Xbox One? Or I'm so used to the PS3 controller, or actually I'm so used to the Xbox 360 controller, how in the world can I switch to the PlayStation 4? Let me tell you my preference. So my preference is easily, you know, I'm going to say it wins basically in everything. I hate to say it because there's so many different fanboys out there and it's just a huge rivalry, but comment me down below before I tell you guys what new next-gen console do you guys like more, the PS4 or the Xbox One? Because for me right now, it hands down goes to the PlayStation 4 because I'm so excited for all the graphics. You know, I have the PlayStation 4, I have the Xbox One, my dad has the Xbox One. We all basically decide that I think PS4 just happens to look a little bit better, at least for Call of Duty Ghosts right now. Honestly, it looks like you're playing on a full-on like Titan, you know, $1,000 graphics card on your PC. It feels and looks like that. It plays really well. I'd say if it had like double the more players on it right now, you know, that would be a huge advantage. But you know, the reason why it does is because not everybody can randomly afford a $400 console that just comes out just to play, you know, a better looking game and a better smooth and feeling game. And I also think that, you know, the Xbox One, it has good graphics, but not nearly close to the PS4 right now. I'm sure there will be updates, and I'm sure they'll end up being, you know, really even in the next like 2 years. But I'd say for right now, make sure to go up and pick up a PlayStation 4. I also do believe that the controller is better. That's the two things that I like to measure it off of, is where, you know, where my friends go, they all went to the PS4, or actually 3 things: the controller and the graphics. Those are the 3 things. So where my friends go, graphics and controller. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, make sure to check out Doom Zoom for some insane gameplays down in the description below. Again, check me out too if you guys would like to. Make sure to subscribe to Doom Clan if you guys haven't already. It's been Doom Quad, and I'll see you guys in the next Doom video.